All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo. Listen, I know we haven't put out anything in a couple of weeks. We apologize. I got sick. Sebastian got sick. Tony's been okay. But we're still not ready to get back into a room together and breathe all over each other, even with masks. It probably wouldn't be safe. But we have put together a little best of for you. Hope you enjoy. Is your wife left-handed or right-handed?
She's right-handed.
Ooh. So when she was wiping your ass, would it have been easier if she was left-handed?
We back on this subject again?
Well, yeah. You know what? After we left, there was so many questions that were unanswered.
What was your question again?
Would it have been easier when she was wiping your ass if she was left-handed or right-handed?
I'm going to say it worked out perfectly with her being right-handed because her wedding ring is on the left hand.
Ooh, that might have hurt.
Yeah. It might have hurt me, of course.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Between getting scratched up, my hair's getting pulled out, because they could get caught up in that little diamond right there.
Right.
No, that big diamond.
Right.
The big rock.
For those of you that don't know, Tony is quite hairy.
For lack of a better description.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he a little bit like Robin Williams, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, that might be a little dangerous with the ring.
Yes, sir.
But here's the other question that I had, and maybe that's why the left-handed, right-handed thing was like, so when she went to clean you, was it like, okay, grab your toes, or was it like a bend over, put your hands on the wall? Like,
well, that's the best thing about those hospital gowns.
Right.
The back is open.
Right.
And so it's you're free balling back there.
Right.
No problems.
So was it like a bend over, lean over?
Put your
foot on the toilet?
Hard to remember, but I do remember.
Jesus Christ.
You have you're walking around with the
IV?
The IV, the pole on the wheels.
So you're sturdy there.
Yeah.
You have the bar on the side?
No, you're not sturdy because...
Oh, it's on wheels, right?
It's on wheels, but I was very weak.
Just let him talk, dang.
Well, but because he's saying things, and all these visions are like, okay, so yeah.
So I'm creeping around like a 90-year-old man.
Okay.
And hard to sit down, hard to get up. So yeah, I would maybe she pushed me up against the sink and
powerful
handled
woman.
it. Yeah. I mean, hey.
She took that county thing to a new level.
Oh, Jesus.
I want to say that I probably made every effort to do it because, I'm a man, but
right.
Maybe she saw that I was struggling a little bit and why skid marks on the sheets.
And I was talking to my sister about it yesterday. She's like, yeah. As a matter of fact, I went to the store the other day, didn't have no tub butter. She's like, that's cool. I'll use a stick. And she bought stick butter.
Just foods, you still get breadcrumbs with the fucking tub.
Yeah. I don't know what's gross about it. I don't get it. Like you're acting like you take the stick of butter out of your and just squeeze it.
Well, that and then the whole crumb thing is like you act like the entire piece of bread is now on the stick of butter.
You saying you heard people told you this. Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
But everyone's told me that's crazy.
Yeah, that's because you got bougie friends.
That's sick. No, it ain't about being bougie. It's about being an adult, sharing butter with other people.
Yeah, dude, we're not licking the butter stick.
Like I said, this is different because this is a bachelor pad with 3 grown men that don't like to wash a butter knife just because it's been used once. And so, hey,
I'm saving the environment by doing that.
Hey, I get. Like I said,
you don't help the community because you don't do food delivery.
Again, I already said I get it.
Okay,
I get where you guys are coming from because it's a bachelor pad. Nobody wants to do dishes. Nobody wants to replace the alarm battery. It's cool. It's all good.
It's normal. Stop trying to treat me like I ain't normal.
My brother and I
not.
My brother and I lived together. When my mom moved out, we had a roommate, 3 guys in the apartment. Hey, we did things that were out of the ordinary too.
Like what?
Never cleaned the bathrooms. I don't remember, to be honest with you, washing my sheets. That's
gross.
Well, yeah, it was. I ain't gonna lie. But here's the thing. you at one point in time when you get older, you realize it.
Right.
You change your ways.
Right? And you're like, ooh, girl's coming over. Got to
So
change the
I can
sheets.
see Seabass taking the butter and buttering his bread like that, but not a 49-year-old man.
Ouch.
Why not?
Dog, because we're adults. Get a butter knife. Take a little bit of butter.
Is the farthest thing from a fucking adult besides paying his taxes.
Yeah, well, what are you talking about, dude? That's very manly. Doing the right thing to save the
Let me
environment.
ask you a question. Let me
Okay.
ask you a question.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Let's say you had a woman friend for the night, and you were making her breakfast. The next morning, you had a great night with her.
Yeah.
Would you actually butter her bread like that? Or toast?
I probably wouldn't make toast though, but if I did,
Her sitting there in the dining room,
probably
you guys
use the
are
tub
chopping
butter.
it up.
I'd probably use a tub butter.
Not my question. Would you butter her bread like that?
No, he'd probably use the tub
No,
butter.
I'd probably use a
That's
tub
the
butter.
answer to your
So
question.
you would use a butter knife on the toast.
Yeah, but you know what? What I would do though is I would butter the bread thick enough where I could lay the two face to face, so I'm only buttering one bread, and then face
irrelevant.
face the other one down so that the butter leaks down into the other bread.
No, it's not irrelevant. I get where you're at.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get where you're at.
So what would be the point of doing that?
That we only butter one. That's you only
What's
butter
the
one
point
time.
of doing that with your waffles then?
Oh, pow!
Well, it's because I'm actually
Take your time.
pouring
It's normally
enough-
2 hours.
Pouring enough.
And I'll get there. Trust me, I have the
syrup.
mental capacity.
I'm pouring enough syrup for the two,
Well, that's what I'm
That's what
saying.
he's
I put
doing.
enough
but I
butter on it.
said
but I
that.
eat them separately.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
we
she-
just-
So what are you gonna do? Smash them together and then open
No,
them
you
back
don't.
up?
No, you don't smash them together. What you do is after you butter it thickly. You put the other hot piece of butter on it or
Okay.
bread on it,
Okay.
and then you turn it upside down,
Okay.
and you put it on the plate and let her decide how she wants to eat it. I don't tell people how to eat their shit.
I
Okay.
also don't tell people how to butter their bread.
Okay. Well. Okay. Let's get back to the question.
What's that?
Would you take a stick of butter?
We've answered this question twice.
Well, no. I wanted a confirmed yes or no. Would you butter the toast like that if you had a female friend here, or would you take a butter knife and I don't care if it's tub butter
Dig
or
your feet in.
stick butter?
Well,
What would you do?
I have three different answers that are, and you're not going to be happy with them, but they are what they are. First of all, it depends on the girl and what had transpired the night before and how quickly I want to get her out of the house.
Okay.
Okay. Second of all, if she's staying the night at my house, that means that, I put in work. So that means she's making breakfast. I probably don't have to butter anything because she'll be the one making breakfast. Thirdly, I would I would put both out on the table and let her decide which one she want to use. And if she don't use a stick, I'm gonna send her home. I'm just kidding. I would probably put the tub out and let her butter her own bread. I probably wouldn't butter it for her.
Okay. If she says, oh, would you mind buttering it for me? Because I feel you're avoiding the question.
Well, then you ask, would you like the tub butter or the stick butter?
Okay.
No, I would.
like
No,
the stick
I've
butter.
answered. I would use the tub butter.
He's answered it four
No.
times.
That's not the question. The question is, would you use a butter knife?
Well, how the fuck else? I'm not gonna
Hey,
jam.
you can
I'm not
scoop
gonna
it.
jam the butter in the fucking tub.
How do I know? You
Come
guys
on,
ain't fucking
Tony.
crazy.
Come on.
How do I know that?
Come on.
As far as I know is when you try to butter some spaghetti,
All right, fuck it. Then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the tub and I'm gonna squeeze it so just enough butter comes out so I can rub it on the fucking bread. How about that shit? That's your question.
When I get the tub butter, I don't take the lid off. I cut the bottom off and spread it that way.
Yeah, because then it's like an eraser.
Yeah.
You just you
And
know
then
how
you don't even need a lid. You just put it in.
you know how like when the eraser on your pencil wore out, you just bite it a little bit so enough of the eraser comes
Uh-huh,
out. So
yeah.
same thing
That's
with
fine.
the butter. You squeeze it enough to get enough out to rub it on
Okay,
the bread.
cool. But just so long as we understand, everyone, he would use a butter knife, which he would have to wash afterwards.
Yeah, with other people.
Yeah, but that's different.
Okay, that's not different.
How is that not different? Dude,
Because that's what adults do.
No. How above and beyond have you ever gone for a woman?
Very.
Okay, same thing. That's an unfair question. Because of course I'm gonna put on the best show possible. Me fucking cooking ham steaks and fucking
It's gonna look
eggs.
like one of those teenage drama breakfasts.
Yeah,
They only
like
take a sip of juice and then walk out.
yeah, you know what I mean? She's trying to sneak out with her fucking high heels in her hand.
Okay, and if you're making her dinner and you got some corn on the cob, how you gonna butter the corn?
I'm
on
gonna
the
You
put
roll
that-
that bitch on the fucking stick.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that shit right out. I'm gonna put that slab of butter right on a plate, and put the little things on the corn so you don't touch it, and she'll figure it out. Roll that bitch on there, dude. That one right there, that's natural. Like that totally
makes
makes sense.
sense.
I don't know how you don't.
It doesn't make sense, but I mean it does make sense.
How do you?
Again, hold on a second. I want to reiterate. I understand where you guys are coming from. Okay, let's get that straight. I get it. I totally get
This
the
is that whole.
bachelor.
I can disagree with your point, and we can still be friends.
Right. So how do you butter your corn though? On a cob.
The way normal people do. Spray butter, homie.
Spray butter? Who the fuck uses spray butter?
Normal people.
No, that's bougie shit.
That ain't bougie. You're
That is bougie
tripping.
as fuck.
That's for people that fucking count calories, and I could tell you don't count calories, just like I don't count calories.
You know, yes, you are right. It has 0 calories.
Because
I can't believe it's not butter spray.
because I did that when I was in Albuquerque, no Phoenix, training in Phoenix, and I had to use a spray butter.
I've never seen spray butter.
What?
That's because we live good.
Yeah.
We eat the
We
shit
look
that
like
tastes
normal
good.
people.
The
fuck?
You're
We enjoy flavor.
Does it come in like a 409 looking spray bottle?
Yeah.
no. It's more of like a
Aerosol.
No, it's more like
pump action.
No, I think of that.
yeah.
Like a shotgun.
It's more of a tanning spray.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you
It's the
mean.
best thing in the world for corn on the cob.
That's
Fuck
like
no.
shit.
Dude, you can.
Matter of fact, look, dude,
hold
look,
on a
hold-
second. You
go ahead.
put those ears in. Okay?
What do you need the ears for if you're gonna stand back 12 inches and
You put the ears in, and then you hold one side of the ear, so you got the corn in one hand, you got the spray bottle in the other, and you just saturate it all the way around.
that's
saturate it.
Why sit there
Boom,
and
boom, boom, boom,
okay?
boom.
But let me ask you a question. Why sit there going?
Because it gets in all the nooks and
Oh,
crannies.
turn. That's what when it's laying hot on
And
the
that's
slab.
better when you do it with the stick too.
Yeah.
There's extra butter outside
No.
And then
And
I even sent you a thing from the cooking channel, the Food Network, that told you to boil your corn in water with butter.
Listen, partner,
What's
I
up?
roast my corn on the barbecue.
Even
then,
better.
Stick the fucking ears in, roll it.
You know what you should do when you do that is rub butter on it before you put it on the grill.
It won't burn.
Nope, because it's in the husk.
I don't roast my corn still in the husk.
Why? Oh yeah, you're not Mexican.
You heard on our podcast that the butter scandal. The butter scandal, what they called it. Do you use a stick of butter to spread on your toast? Absolutely not. And anybody that does it is fucking crazy. Oh, yeah, ridiculous. Why would you use a stick of butter on your toast? You're going to have a hole in your toast by the time you're done.
See, but the reason why he doesn't understand it is because
No,
he's
don't go making excuses.
because you're gonna have a hole in your bread. He's talking about you like you were use a whole stick and just fucking rub the shit out of the bread. That's not what I'm talking about. You just peel it back and use just the tip of the bread or the tip of the butter.
Stick.
So you know what? I'm gonna do a how-to video. We're gonna post it on fucking
So, like
all
I
our
said,
feeds.
Nobody I know. One guy said he did that on his tortillas.
Yeah,
growing
he said
up,
he said he did
when
it on
he
bread.
was, but yet that was when he was ghetto, and he says he does not do that anymore.
And then
That was one guy.
Does he have a spray
that-
bottle of butter as well?
He might, because normal people do.
No, normal people do not have spray butter.
Okay, here's another one. people.
Maybe you and
Here's
maybe
another
you
one,
and the street
people.
guy Steve. Because
Let us know if you have a spray bottle of butter. I
If you
can't.
have a spray bottle of butter, don't listen to our show because you're too snowflakey to do it.
My brand is I can't believe it's not butter spray.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. How are you going to sit there and read a spray bottle that says, I can't believe it's not butter because I can do this with regular butter? Fucking spritz
Best
out
thing
a
in the
piece of
world.
bread. I'm disgusted.
Okay, so now we're talking about relationship shit, right? So like, let me ask you this: you've been married almost 25 years. You guys were together 10 years before you got married, right? Something like that. Or is it 25 years together?
No, we've been going on 25 years married.
Okay.
But we started dating when we were like 17.
Okay.
I think I got married when I was 25 or 26.
Okay. So you guys are about 32 years together, somewhere around there.
Like
Okay. So in your house, do you have to put the seat down after you pee? Has that been like a demand that was made on you?
No.
Was it a demand when you were living at home with your mother?
No. Because she, living with my mom, she had her own bathroom in the master bedroom. My brother and I shared the guest bathroom, if you will.
Okay.
It's not... I don't want to seem... I don't want to be made fun of.
You're far too late for that.
Are you going to tell me you fucking sit down and pee?
No.
Are we in a safe circle here?
No, the fuck you're not.
No. Of course
yeah,
you are.
you are. Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, hold on.
You're an adult male.
Hold on. Only at night, when it's pitch black, is when I sit down.
I don't buy it.
Well,
I don't buy it either. I think you sit down all the time now.
No, not all the time. No, I don't need to sit down all the time. Dude, in the middle of the night, you got to go to the bathroom. It's dark. I'm not turning on any lights. I walk to the toilet and I sit down and handle my business and then get up and go back to bed. Why am I going to turn on a light? Why am I going to try and aim? Sit down, handle it, go back to bed.
You act like fucking... You act like you're a sniper trying to hit something fucking 2 miles away. It's fucking... It's right there in front of you. You put one hand on the wall, lean forward, and just let gravity do the fucking work, bro.
It's easier to sit... But again, you got to turn on the light.
The power went out the other day over here, and I had to pee. And I walked right up, and, it's right there. Stood up.
But what happens if you miss?
You clean it like
you
an
see
adult.
Now, okay, there you go. Now you spend more time.
This is his butter knife
being
thing.
Lazy, yeah.
It's not.
You're putting in extra work to be lazy. It makes no fucking sense.
No, I'm doing less work to be lazy.
No, you're sitting down. It takes more effort.
You walk in.
I'm talking. It takes more effort to turn around and sit down than to get up because you're old. You're 50 now.
You gotta hurt your
Bending
knees.
them knees has to fuck it. Yeah. You're gonna kill yourself sitting down one time.
Because I know the bathroom layout.
That's even more reason to why not to have to sit down. You know the bathroom layout.
Tony was talking. Hold on.
Yeah.
I know the bathroom. Thank you, Sebastian.
Yeah.
I know the bathroom layout. I don't have to turn on any lights. I go. I make that U-turn. Sit down. Boom. Get up. Go right back to bed. I'm not missing the toilet to where I got to clean up. I'm not turning on any lights to now, I've been, what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, you're still in sleep mode, groggy.
Yeah, but you put on a light, now,
you're awake?
Yeah,
focused,
you kind of woken up and now you go back into bed and you're just sitting there thinking about something. Because again, I think I've told you this before. I literally sometimes will have to think of just a black wall if I wake up at night and do something. Because if I start thinking about something, then half an hour before I go back to bed.
It happened to me last night. I woke up.
Stimulation.
There you go.
Me.
I woke up and peed, and I went to go get back in bed, and I thought about something, and my mind started whirling. I turned on the TV, and Basic Instinct was on. I've never seen that movie.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I know about the infamous scene.
Yeah, it's no biggie.
But I never watched the movie.
It's actually a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I watched about 45 minutes of it, and then I said, I'm going back to bed.
For the time, it was a good movie.
Yeah, most definitely.
But can I tell you?
And she was hot back then, though.
Oh yeah.
But go ahead, what?
Not as hot as my wife, but yeah.
Nice.
Dude, I swear to God, this is I've been married 25 years.
Right.
I'm not going to say I've sat down for 25 years, But I will say I've been sitting down for at least 10. At least.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know when it started, but that's where we're at now.
That's where we're at, 10 years.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the honest truth. About a week and a half ago, for some reason the toilet seat was up. I didn't fall in, but when I felt myself going deeper than I usually do, because I think one of my cheeks hit the bowl, if you will, the side,
right,
and it was colder than the actual plastic
that you sit on
rim. Yeah, so I had to get up real fast, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And the next day, I actually asked my wife, I said, "What's going on? Did you put the seat up?" And she thinks maybe she had cleaned it that day, and maybe just, it is what it is.
Maybe she bought one of them P-cups so she could stand up, didn't want to sit down. maybe she was thinking about going camping with you somewhere, want to try one out.
But yeah.
Okay, so, but never was it ever, so like, wow, that makes this question kind of hard because...
No, she's never asked to have the seat kept. We've never had that discussion.
Really?
Yeah.
When you lived at mom's house...
Doesn't matter what bathroom. My bathroom, downstairs, upstairs, doesn't matter.
What was the request?
To keep the seat down?
She tried that shit with me.
Well...
I don't know who won. We're not married anymore, so maybe she did. But anyways, here's my point. I don't know about you, but I look before. Well, obviously, you don't because you almost sat in the fucking toilet.
This is only at night. Keep that. Remember that.
Okay. It's hard to look at you. Right. It's hard to look at you right now.
Okay, and if I want to watch a video or something. So
you know what? I'll give you that one if you wanted to watch a video or something.
Okay.
We're gonna leave it that. That's why you sit down, not because you're Mavis. So why don't you put the seat down? Why don't you fucking look before you sit down? Why do I have to put the seat? There's three of us. Only one of you. Why we gotta cater to you? You want all equal shit, right? You want fucking burn your bra and fucking equal pay and all the bullshit. Well, then you could equally look and see if the toilet seat's down. Like,
it's a wonder why you're still saying.
Like you're walking into that room into that direction. Like you oh shit, I gotta put the seat down. Right? I mean, when they go out and they go to the bathroom in public, they squat anyways. They never actually sit on the toilet. Or at least that's what they say.
Well, that's what the paper's for, isn't it?
But women say that they don't sit, they hover.
Okay.
Because it's nasty, and they don't know when the last time it was cleaned, and all that shit. So,
well, it can be. Have you ever used a public restroom? And
they said that women's restrooms are worse than men.
Have you ever gone to have to drop a deuce? And the seat is warm.
I don't do that shit in public.
That's the worst.
Oh yeah, he won't shit in public, bro.
Really?
Nope.
There's times where he refuse to. Like he just looks like he's way uncomfortable. Hey, come on, Dad, we gotta go. Oh, okay, just a minute. La la la.
Yeah.
So you never had to do it at work?
I won't.
Wow.
You're gonna fuck up your stomach doing that.
I don't care. I will not do it in a public bathroom.
Don't you guys have your own bathroom at work?
No.
So you have to use the same bathroom as
the fucking pleb customers.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from, but when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, sometimes there's no.
I can wait. I rarely even went into the bathroom in general at school.
Oh, the toilets in school were awful. But you know what, dude? I had gone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, that's fine.
So I remember the other day when we went to the Rancho Mirage when Milo was playing basketball.
Yeah.
I had to go use the bathroom at that school. Holy shit, bro. Those bathrooms are freaking immaculate.
That is a nice high school. That new one.
I mean, it's only been open for like half an hour, so really, like, you know what I mean? How bad could the bathrooms be? But it was legit, like, super nice. Like, we had fucking writing on the wall and fucking
Yeah,
tagging and
Yo,
Jen is a whore.
you know Jen?
when I first moved out here, 3rd grade,
Okay.
I don't remember if there were urinals, okay? But I was going to the bathroom in this round thing that had like a pillar in the center.
Isn't that to wash your hands?
I didn't
You
know
were
that.
pissing in the sink?
I didn't know that because it was big and round, and then it's got the foot thing. I thought that was to flush, because when you push it down with your foot, that's where the pillar,
The water
comes out. So I'm sitting there taking a leak. I must have done it at least 2 or 3 times before somebody was in the bathroom with me saying, at 3rd grade level, it was the equivalent to, what the fuck are you doing?
What does that sound?
And I was
What does it
like-
sound like in 3rd grade? Oh my God! Tony was peeing in the sink.
So I would think maybe because there were just stalls and not urinals. So I thought, okay, well, the stall's for number 2 and this is for number 1. And I mean, I don't remember what I thought where you would wash your hands. I don't know. But yeah, I would at least 2 or 3 times.
That's
I
fucking
really had it
hilarious.
like that in New York.
I mean, it makes sense. Like you're thrown into a place where you see shit that you've never seen or is not normal to you. Okay.
I figured it was big and round. Everybody stands around, handles their business in there.
Wow.
Good times.
That's crazy.
So if you were at somebody's house, would you go to the bathroom?
Nope.
Just number 2, though, right?
Yeah.
What about like your aunts and uncles?
No.
Really?
Yeah. It's more out of respect for them.
Oh, you would blow it up.
Oh, bro, when he blows it up, he blows it up.
It's disrespectful.
I think it was Fight Club. Brad Pitt.
Right?
They ripped off a liquor store, if I remember right. And the Brad Pitt character, or one of the characters, had a gun and held it to the cashier's head. And he was talking to him. He says, where are you from, type deal. I think maybe he was a foreigner.
Right.
He's like, did you really come here to work in a liquor store? And the guy was like, no, I wanted to be an engineer. Da-da-da. He goes, but you're here to work in a liquor store. And he said, yeah. And he goes, give me your ID. And so he gave him his ID. He goes, you need to go
Follow your dreams.
follow your dream, not work here. If I catch you, if I see that you're working here again, I'm gonna come back and kill you. And it just brought me to that for some reason, because this dude got stuck working in the liquor store when he really wanted to go to school and do this. This is what people are doing now.
Right.
They've been given the opportunity to open their eyes and say, wait, what am I doing?
Right.
I need to do better.
Right. And I think there's a lot of people that became internet successes, whether it be TikTok or whether it be on YouTube or whatever, and started raking in some real money, that they decided to quit their jobs and well, fuck it, I'll just do TikTok full time.
Yeah.
Part of me wishes I would have gotten fired. Who knows what kind of TikToks I'd be making.
It's funny you say that, because I remember like in junior high, I think it was, I played drums. I was in band.
Right.
And band was an actual class. And I was really into music at this point, as I still am. So I would come home and just bang on my drums all day. That was my thing. And I get it. Mom and stepdad came home from work. They didn't want to hear me banging on that shit. They've been working all day.
Right.
So I get it. So I just remember one time I got in trouble because they thought I was being a smartass. In a sense, I guess I was. But I really wasn't. They came, they yelled at me, stop playing those drums, do your homework. So I stopped playing to the music, and I started my drum homework, my rudimentals.
Right.
So
You maliciously complied.
yes. And so 10 minutes later, they come in yelling, told you to stop playing these drums, told you to do your homework. I am doing my homework. Showed them the sheet music. You know what we're talking about. Get off those drums. Da da da. Felt like Quentin Tarantino there for a second.
Right?
But
What have you given your mom?
The point the point I'm trying to make is, like people now, I wish I kind of went with what I really like to do,
Right.
instead of being what I'm doing now.
Right.
So, no biggie. And that's why with my wife and I, our kids, whatever they wanted to do, their extracurricular activities, we were all for it. Because you know what? If you want to, they danced. They danced lyrical jazz, hip hop, all that stuff. Hey, if you want to go work on a cruise ship dancing, that makes you happy, as long as you're happy. Yeah, go for it.
Wow. Yeah, but that's the beauty of having that mentality, though, is because, and we talked about this before, and we're talking about generational wealth and all that bullshit. It's that mentality, is that you have to give them something more than, hey, go to school and become a nurse. They're always gonna have openings in healthcare. Be a lawyer, be a doctor, go be a cop, go be a fireman. Like those, don't get me wrong, those are all great jobs, and they're right. There'll always be a need for that.
Yep.
But is that really going to make you happy?
Right.
What's more important, your happiness, or, if you can figure out how to be happy with what you and passionate about what you do, that makes for a much better life than going in every day and doing loans and
I mean, your studio. Say exactly.
Right.
I mean, this is your passion. You built it, and unfortunately, there came a point that this couldn't be your full-time gig.
right,
So you had to go find a 9-to-5.
right,
And you're lucky enough to be able to have built this and enjoy it when you can.
right,
Same with me. It's funny how we've spoken before how I buy certain things for my hobbies.
right.
And sometimes they're kind of expensive.
Yeah,
But I'm just I'm just happy that I'm able to do it, because my 9-to-5 is a grind,
yeah.
but I'm able to, hey, I have my little toys, and it makes up for not being able to have a career. Because to me, I have a job.
Okay.
I don't have a career, even though my career is my job. But to me, a career is something you want to do, you're happy doing, you wanted to do it, and you jumped in and handled it.
I guess that's one way to call it. I mean, frame the verbiage for a career. I don't. It's very interesting. I don't know how I would. I think you're close. I don't know how I would describe a career any differently. But I think you're.
I understand your career is what you're doing for the long haul.
Right.
That's your career. But to me, it's just a matter of, did you choose doing this, or
Right.
is this just what you wound up doing?
Right.
So
is it a
to
job
me,
disguised as a career?
To me, it's, if you just wound up doing it, you just got a job, and that's what you're doing.
Right.
But yet, if you went to school, this is your passion, that's your career, you're happy to do it on a daily basis.
Because it's hard. Like I'm not the hey everybody, let's go ahead and get together, and so this is what we have planned for this month, and here's the promotions and blah blah blah. I've never been able to get into a business where I drank the Kool-Aid like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like to me, it's just it's propaganda. It's all fake. It's just like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like, because you're not really going to be like that. Like if we went out to have a beer after work, you're not going to be like, hey, so that was so great that they were talking about doing. You're not, right? But like your drums, right? Like if you're passionate about it, if you were sitting home and like I come home and, hey Dad, check this out, and he learned something new, or he put something together, a new riff or whatever the fuck you call it, and he'll play it for me. that brings joy to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's your passion. Like that's different. You know what I mean? So if he could figure out how to use that to get to his career, that would be awesome.
Yeah, it's like right now where my drums are set up, the office, if you will. My kids' stuff was just all in there, and I couldn't. There's no way I could even reach my drums.
Oh wow!
There's stuff on top of it, and I don't really play that often. But it was maybe a week ago, where my wife and I were listening to music, and there are certain songs, particularly because of the drums in them. My wife always says this song reminds me of you because I used to play them on the drums.
Right.
For example, one of the biggest ones is "Easy Lover" by Phillip Bailey.
I don't know.
Come on, player.
I'd probably know it if I heard it, but
There we go. You got me reaching for my phone. But like that song, certain songs by Journey, of course, that I could play, or I used to play, I should say. So anyways, we were listening to music the other night, and she's like, hey, why don't you go get on your drums? Because she sometimes will she likes watching me, you know. And I was like, there's just so much. It'll take me 20 minutes just to pull everything out for me to even.
It's
get
called
there.
foreplay, Tony. You get in that room and you move as much shit as you need to get to those goddamn drums. Next time your wife asks you to do that.
Here it is.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I know.
So right now, my wife is bobbing her head.
Right.
And my brother, for example, he plays guitar.
Right.
His wife, same thing. She loves watching him play. She can just sit there and watch him. Funny thing is, when he turned 40, so this is 14 years ago,
Oh wow.
she threw a surprise birthday party for him. And she had me set up my drums in their backyard, and we played together. We jammed.
Oh, that's cool.
Remember Van Pacheco? That's kind of like, they had posters made that said Van Pacheco.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And anyways, while we were playing, my wife and his wife, they're like in the front, kind of like in a sense cheering us on.
Groupies.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, and I actually heard them say, we should lift up our tops and start jumping up and down. Oh, kids, don't listen to that. So that was cool.
That was just a little something to hold you over. Appreciate you guys tuning in and checking it out. We'll be back next week, hopefully, with something brand new for you. Starting off the year just a little bit late, but expect nothing but greatness. See you guys soon. Love you. Bye.